Cindy Mattalucci, your host of The Pulse and Live with Cindy. It's Friday, you guys. We're at the end of March. It's the 26th. We're leaving March and going into April. So things are happening with our economy. Things are opening up. People are getting vaccinated. There's a lot of hope out there. So, we're excited. We love to spend 30 minutes with you on Fridays. It's our favorite thing. We love that you tune in. I don't know if you guys know this now, but we're live on Facebook, YouTube, our website, and LinkedIn. So wherever you want to hang out, you can see us live at 11 a.m. And of course, the recap will always be on our Facebook page as well as our website. So check it out, thepulsesd.com. I want to shout out today, you guys, to my sponsors, which we absolutely love. They make our show happen. We have Coffee Ambassador and we have Flax for Life. Flax for Life gives us the best treats. They're healthy. We don't feel bad eating them. They're awesome. Everybody can snack on the cookies and all the great stuff that they have. You guys can use our promo code, which is The Pulse, to save 15% off. And you can find all the information at flaxforlife.net. So thank you guys. And then of course we need our coffee. We can't function without our coffee here. So Coffee Ambassador, who's been doing coffee delivery in San Diego for 50 years, they do it right. They're awesome. Thank you so much for that. You can go to coffeeambassador.com to hire them for more information. Okay guys, so I also have to shout out today to my outfit. Okay, we had Jennifer Grace Carter on the show. We did a fashion segment. She's a local designer. Everything that she does is handcrafted and handmade here in San Diego. She's creating jobs for the community. We love her. We love to support her. Today I'm rocking the pajamas. You guys saw a little bit of that on the last episode, but you guys, these are amazing. They're so comfortable. They're like $220 because they're actually handcrafted. A lot of seams in here. They've got pockets. They're leopard. They're leopard. Can we just say that again? So I really just want to thank her. I'm going to be rocking a lot of her clothes on the show, supporting her as a local artist here in San Diego. You can find her on Instagram at Jennifer Gracious or her website, Jennifer Grace Collection. Promo code PULSE15 to save 15% off your order. So thank you, Jennifer. We love you, and you'll have to tune in again and see what I'm rocking. Okay, so real quick, I love my shout outs. So I have a shout out today to the holding company in Ocean Beach. I don't know if you guys saw our social media, but we were on location on Wednesday there. We filmed a TV episode and a Wine Wednesday live. It was fabulous, you guys. I had never been to this place. They opened in 2019. They had to close during COVID, but it's 7,000 square foot facility. It's 3 floors. It's a music venue, private event venue, beautiful rooftop bar, which is amazing with the views are, a half a block from the beach. So it's like absolutely gorgeous. I think we're showing you guys some pictures. They have an elevated brunch. They have Taco Tuesday, Taco Thursday menus, which are amazing. And they have drink towers, you guys. Okay, we're talking 90 ounces of mimosas or margaritas. I've never seen anything like this. $25. So it's a great place to go with friends, not to spend a lot of money. The drinks are amazing. I personally love the Drunken Love, which is named after Beyonce, the queen. I was very impressed with that drink. So I just want to shout out to them. Stay tuned. The TV episode is going to be airing in the next few weeks. We'll let you know. And check out my Wine Wednesday on Instagram. You can actually see a little bit of a sneak peek of what we did. It's on my IGTV. And I love those guys. So holding company, we love you. And we'll be back for those elevated towers. Okay, so you guys, I love it when we have our family law expert on the show. We are welcoming back Christopher Sunnen from Sunnen Law. How are you?
It's great to be back, Cindy. Friday, March going out like not a lamb, kind of a lion, lamb, getting a little rain, but.
Exactly. Well, we love to have you on the show. Just so that people, if they don't know, you guys are a full-service divorce and family law firm located in Bankers Hill.
Correct. Bankers Hill. Actually expanded our staff to meet the needs of the community. Shout out to our new senior associate, Will Hanash, and his paralegal, Leary. Great having them aboard.
And I think we're going to have them on the show maybe the next time, too.
Yes, they're going to come on in and face the fury of pajamas.
and they have to wear pajamas.
Yes, I'd like to make that happen.
I love that. Okay, so I have to congratulate you guys on your nomination for the San Diego Union Tribune's Readers Poll for Best Firm. You guys won last year.
Yes, we did really well with the community last year. Thank you so much for all your votes. we're up again this year, Cindy. So sorry, people. Please vote for us again.
Vote for them again, you guys. And we have the link up. It's sdbestpoll.com to vote. So let's get you guys. I mean, you guys are fabulous. So congratulations. And you're doing nothing but great things. So
not as fabulous as you in the paglamas, Cindy. So thank you.
Thank you so much, you guys. So vote for them. Okay. So we always dive into some hot topics when you're on the show. We like to keep it real here. So we're diving into one of my favorite topics today, which is Divorce 101 for 2021, which sounds like a song.
That's right. I'm waiting, as we said in the promo, for you to bust out the guitar. I think this could be a big hit.
I love it. Yes. Okay. So you guys know with COVID and everything that was happening, and I have a lot of friends, unfortunately, that have gone through this, but I feel like either people are having babies or they're getting divorced. So we've talked about this a lot. So Divorce 101, I mean, there's a lot of things going on right now. So I want to start by asking you, Chris, how are cases filed now? Because it's different.
Right. So the court was closed for 2 months last year, guys, perhaps during some of that baby making, who knows? But it's reopened now, and everything's electronic filing. It started out as permissive, and now it's going to mandatory. So that's helpful for the court. They did have a backlog, but it's also helpful for you. It's a great way to get your filings in timely. So
there's been a little bit of delays, but not too much.
You know what? Shout out to the clerks at the court. I know they're probably not watching. They're working hard, but they've done a great job of dealing with the backlog, and they're back up to full speed almost.
That's great. Okay, good. So here's another good question that we're going to kind of dive into. How long does it take to get divorced? Because it can take a long time, right?
Depends on your case, Cindy. You and I, we get along. We make that agreement right away, and we go our separate ways. I'd get my own fancy paglamas. You'd get your own fancy paglamas.
I'm not sharing the paglamas.
Top speed. Everyone wants to know. Probably about 6 months. There is that mandatory cooling off period. The court is going to wait. There still are a few delays, so closer to 8 months right now. But, you know, you guys want to fight. You want to go one-on-one. It's going to take you years.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Is that what happens when you see these court cases that go on for years and years and years? Is it just because they're fighting over assets? It's just not...
The number one thing people want to fight over, and this is important, are children. And, you know, custody is important. Everyone needs a mom and a dad in their life. That can drag on for years, even after the divorce is done. But number two, money. This is Southern California. People love to fight over money. I'm not saying you guys shouldn't, but you got to pick those battles wisely.
And you need a good person, so you need him. Okay, so question now, do I still go to court with everything that's going on physically?
Nobody's going to court. It's all virtual, Cindy. We're here live, but court is virtual. It's all through the MS Teams app, which is just like Zoom. So, yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to kind of the next point. We were talking about this before we got started. So what can we do to help our cases in court, right? To come out with the best, you know, result.
Number one thing right now, guys, strong internet game. You know, I'm seeing this every day in court, not just with litigants, but with attorneys. Your internet connection is not good. You're getting that stutter, your honor. No, the court's going to get frustrated. You're going to get frustrated. Strong internet game. You know, ability to present yourself well on camera. Get yourself some paglamas. I've seen some people out there.
And wear the bottoms?
Yes, wear the bottoms. I've seen a lot of things in virtual courts. So have the judges. Strong internet game. Dress like you would appropriately. Paglamas actually would be better than 99% of what I'm seeing out there. So,
are you seeing a lot of interesting people wearing interesting things?
Look, I get it, members of the public. I like to be comfortable at home. Maybe sometimes I don't want to wear pants, but you always got to wear pants in court. The amount of people I'm seeing, you look good from the waist up. You got your tie, and then you stand up, and then it's Boxer City or maybe not even Boxer City. So
yeah, no filters, people.
No filters,
right? We don't want to see the cat filters either, or anything like that.
Well, I mean, cat filter is good if you're not wearing pants. So, but other than that, yeah, no filters.
Okay, so we were kind of talking about this too. It's kind of scary now when you think of like your presence, right? Because everything that we do out there now is on social media, right? We're so big about posting this, posting that. So you were kind of talking a little bit about that too. that can be detrimental, right? If you're posting a lot of stuff on your Instagram, because lawyers can use that against you.
Yes, you guys got to be careful. Social media during a divorce is not your friend. And I would say, every day watch what you're posting because, you don't want to be talking about strangers. You don't want to be talking about your ex. You don't want to be showing the big 90-ounce drink you're drinking from while your kid is right here. 90 ounces of liquor good on, girls' night out. Not good on your custodial time. So, lawyers like myself are constantly finding these little gems, and they do go before the court.
So watch what you guys are posting. Very important. Okay, so another thing that we're going to talk about today, too, and I think this is really important. What do I do about my finances during this time and my stimulus payments, right? Because there's a lot going on with that.
Oh, man, it's crazy out there. Hopefully you guys are fortunate enough to get the stimulus payment. If you did get it, you're probably going to be fighting over it because people love to fight over money. Once you guys file the divorce, Cindy, what's known as the automatic temporary restraining orders go into effect. This is known as the ATROS. These are financial restraining orders, not stay away from me restraining orders. But you're not supposed to damage the other person. You're supposed to split that stimulus money equally. But a lot of you aren't. So you're going to be seeing a judge. And the judge is going to be happy because they'll probably have heard about 10 cases prior to yours about the stimulus money.
But you can't hide that stuff, right? Isn't that all sort of open?
Well, you can't hide it, but it might take a while. So do yourself a favor. Just split the stimulus check and walk away. You're going to thank yourself for it because if you don't split the stimulus check, you know who gets it? Lawyers.
Exactly. Okay, so the usual rules about patient settlement, everything applies, right, when we're talking about the divorce. Okay, so we had a question. We love that you guys submit questions. So we had a question from a viewer. What about separation of assets like real estate during a divorce right now? Should I consider buying out my spouse? That's probably a loaded question. I always give you loaded questions.
And I'm going to give you a very lawyerly answer. It depends. Viewer, buying out your spouse is probably a good idea. I can't say definitively, but it goes toward that settlement. You guys are taking things off the table. Also, and although I'm not a realtor, the market is super hot right now. So the longer you're waiting to buy them out, the property is now going to be worth more. You might want to make that deal sooner rather than later.
And when should they figure out to hire an attorney for this? Like how quick? Because I know you and I were talking about certain cases where maybe somebody doesn't have the right attorney and then you kind of step in or something like that. When do they need to talk to you? Like right away, right? Before they do anything, they need to get you in place.
Really depends on the dynamic. If you have this great Cindy and Chris relationship, you guys can talk it out. You don't need attorneys, but most of you don't have that. If it's a restraining order case, bam, out of the gate, you need an attorney, no questions asked. Too many things on the line. If it's a divorce, no restraining order, and you guys are somewhat copacetic, maybe you can wait. If somebody has an attorney, standard good rule is you need an attorney.
Get your attorney. Okay, so you always do a free consult too, which we love. So what's the best way for people to contact you for a consult?
Well, the website, sunnen-law.com. We take in all sorts of intakes through there. And all the other contact information is there. We're on social media, but I think people would rather watch you on social media, Cindy, than lawyers. So the website, definitely.
Well, I'm going to take his advice. I know, because people, when it comes to social media, you have to be careful what you're putting out there. Like the towers. I probably shouldn't be putting too much elevated towers on social media, but I keep it real. So you guys contact Chris. He's such a great resource. We love having him on the show. He's usually on the show at least once a quarter. So if you guys have questions, let us know. We can get those to you or we can get you to Chris directly. You can reach him at 619-255-9551 as well.
Yes.
To book a consultation, and hopefully we'll have your new attorneys on here and we'll do something fun on the next segment too.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get some paglamas and make them wear that. Boss privileges.
All right, and before we go real quick, leave the viewers with a tip. What's something that you recommend if they're going through something? Is there, can you give a tip to the viewer on hiring a divorce attorney?
You got to feel comfortable about them. Cindy and I have a great connection. You can't be this collegial with your attorney because they're your attorney, not your friend, but you got to feel comfortable with them. If at any point you're not feeling comfortable, it's probably not going to work out for you.
Perfect. Well, we love it. Well, thanks so much for dropping your nuggets and your resources today.
Thanks for having me. It's great being here.
We love it, you guys. Okay, so we're going to close the show. You guys, I hope you're safe. It's supposed to be sunny. It's not supposed to rain today. So enjoy your day. Enjoy your Friday. Be safe out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have questions for us, again, hit us up on social media at The Pulse SD or to the website, thepulsesd.com. And we'll see you guys next time when we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego. Happy Friday, guys.